Hello, welcome to today's video where we will be talking about the Milwaukee Packout Modular Storage System. In the video, we will go over how you can use their fully customizable storage to store our product and how we will be using it to ship the product to you.
Alright, here's our general method of shipping on our SGD series die sets, and you'll notice that we do have them on a pallet. We can break these up into 70-pound boxes and also ship them UPS, but when you have a large order like this, we really recommend LTL with it. This contains several die sets, the balancing valve drive system, the Milwaukee pump, and then optionally here are some drill guides. So it makes a nice compact skid for everything you need. And your Milwaukee pump will come sealed, still sealed from the factory. We have another video that goes through some of the setup items on the Milwaukee pump, but it's straight from the factory to you, and you can fill out your warranty card on it and get warranty support directly from Milwaukee with it. These are great little pumps that just came out in the last year here, and we've had some trouble getting them, and now we seem to be able to get them in volume, and in general will always be in stock here. And additionally purchase, and we probably will have some stock in a carrier for the Packouts, where our Packouts will take and snap into just a larger cart where you can just wheel the whole series around. All of our SGD series die sets and our bouncing valves will now ship in a Packout. Previously we figured that the customer would put them in a job site toolbox or whatever, but by the time we get them packaged well enough to really ship them to you, they might as well go in a Packout. And of course, if you're familiar with the Milwaukee Packout line, it's very modular and you can add things. And then this is how your SGD series die sets will be shipped to you in this Milwaukee Packout. And you'll have various areas here with your draw bolts and your wrench for your draw bolts. And then the die sets, the bigger die sets, you have a lift die so you can actually sling them with like a cherry picker, so it makes it a little easier to handle them when you're using them. These are smaller dies that usually you can handle pretty well by hand. The Packout comes and it'll have the item label right on it from Z-Tech with the invoice number and everything, so it's traceable to everything that you had in here. And it is the standard Packout. It will take and snap off and on from the unit below. So you just pop that, give it a slide, maybe a little bit. There we go. And away it goes. And then for our balancing valve, it's in a little bit thicker Packout. And also the adapter hose for your pump will usually come in this box also, and it contains, of course, the supply hose from the pump to the balancing valve itself, and also your pull cylinders. And depending on the series of die sets you got, these will either be CYL 200Ds or CYL 201s, but they'll basically be in the same spot. And conceivably, if you've got a system with all of the cylinders, both the 201s and the 200Ds, probably we'll just put the 201s right here. So all your cylinders and everything are in here. And I guess we can take and just pull this out. It's socketed to take and make sure that you know it's secure when it's moving, so it's great for its initial shipment, and it's even great for when you're taking and moving around the factory. It just slips right in there, and the hoses there go in there, and then actually we have a tiny bit of preload right in the top to make sure everything stays stable.
I'd like to interject one thing before we get this stacked back on top. This case is known as the large Milwaukee case. It has two handles. You have a handle here, and we've packed it in such a way, as you can see, where things are going to remain in their sockets, in their pockets. If the other handle you have on here is a lift handle here on the lid. Now what this does, it'll lock, you push the lid down, it will secure that lid so that if you were to pick it up, the lid isn't, like these cases don't have that. This will keep it going, or keep it all together. Don't recommend for long distance traveling that you use this without locking the latches first. You're putting a lot of faith in a plastic tongue that comes up and locks the lid down. So have that stowed. You can carry it by this. You can carry it by the edges, however you'd like.
And in all reality, you probably would enjoy having the Packout cart, which we will be stocking also. And also, in all fairness, you can buy Packout equivalent stuff from a number of locations to augment the system, but your SGD balance drive system comes completely packaged in Packouts and ready to go. Just integrate it into your system. And also, we didn't include this with the order, but this is a utility bag from Milwaukee, and we've checked it out, and it will take the hydraulic pump with its hose on, and being part of the Packout structure, it snaps right onto the Packout also. So no two of these systems are really alike because they're, I don't know, what do we got? Maybe 30 SGD series die sets. So whatever your particular system is, you'll always have the box for the balancing valve. You could add this and put your pump in it, and you'll have at least one cabinet will have a die set in it. And that you could put on the Packout cart and then just wheel it down the factory floor.